Hello fellow pilots, I'm Major Payne and this is another episode of Top 5 Low Behavior. And believe me, some people can go very low. Let's start with number 5, my favorite beloved streamer, the BombleQ. He is usually much higher in ranking, but we have bigger problems in the game right now than a toxic friend of World of Warplanes team. So, place 5 for BombleQ for not listening to his own spreadsheets and insulting his viewers every time when his chat is not blocked. Spreadsheets tell him that SM91 cannot outturn BF109Z, and yet he going into the circle. I guess that's all he knows. Instead of spreadsheets, he uses chat every time ban is lifted, specifically in the breaks when he gets shut down.
How low can you go? How low can you go?
He definitely don't like that, but fault is on his side. He's not watching my videos. Hehehe. I'm joking. Of course he's watching. Greetings to the Bomble and his 5th place. And so we move on to place 4, to the commander of the Phantomus Toxicus clan. And so Matthias is good at game rigging. Game rigging is a term known to World of Tanks players. Matthias plays tanks too, but despite 10,000 battles, he is still like sand in the desert. But he is an ace in airplanes. And that's why he came up with a brilliant idea, establishing an XP record on the server and bragging about it on the World of Warplanes Discord. There would be nothing wrong with it if it was one record. But these are 3 clan members taking the top 3 places with exactly the same XP score. Top 3 XP score exactly the same, 18,427 XP. And this is not possible without rigging the game, that is entering the battle at the same time at night. We will sooner win the lottery than have 3 identical top XP results without helping yourself. Funny that our race himself mentioned that he was present during the record battles. So, the Hall of Fame on the World of Warplanes website should be called the Hall of Shame. It's very low. But then he thinks he's the best and challenges me to a duel on a plane which he thinks is overpower famous P61 vs Miami 262. You can see this fight in the background. And so the XP ace gets a few slaps and calms down. But how could I beat an XP ace in overpowered P61 in 1vs1? It's quite simple, no help from friends. In this game where there are few players, there are even fewer very good ones. And 99% of the time in battles are more bots than players. Secret is flying in flight, so 2 very good players have a huge advantage. And they can make abnormally high winning percentages. Someone can be a very good player, but he doesn't play in flights, and so his skill won't be visible in the percentage of wins. Hall of Shame results do not reflect the skill of many players I know. Anyway, for rigging the game and toxic behavior, 4th place. As Matty would say, best regards to retarded top 3 XP records.
Don't move that limbo bar. You'll be a limbo star. How low can you go?
A very good player, but it's a pity that he poops in his own armor.
Limbo lower now. Limbo lower now. How low can you go?
Number 3 are complete fuckers who shot at their own teammates. It happens very rarely, but it is also very fucking annoying. And for some reason the World of Warplanes team is doing absolutely nothing about it. All you need to do is modify the game just like tanks or fucking ships, where you can't deal damage to your allies. Simple as building a flail. And play with such a dickhead. It's a waste of time for me to report, because the World of Warplanes team doesn't give a damn about. I stopped caring a long time ago. Think about it, if someone do an experiment to see how many people he can shoot down from own team before he get banned. I wonder how many, but I don't have the conscience to check it myself. Slowly but surely growing problem. And the World of Warplanes team will probably do something about it when it comes to a situation where at the beginning of the match the entire team will start killing each other until there is only one left. and the match will become a 1v1 duel, like me and Matty hehehe. Now, place number 2 is our beloved Chronic Quitters. I made a video about it 10 months ago. So now I feel like it's getting worse. For those who don't know yet, let me explain. There are players in this game who play it only to make the game annoying for others. Chronic Quitters. This is very low behavior. Crying in the chat and leaving the battle. It's a disaster when he leave you and you have battle 1 vs 2 players on the opposite team. Chances of winning decreasing. It's not about the players that once in a while have to leave the battle or they just get disconnected. These are some special guys who play to get out of the fight and annoy you. The reporting system doesn't work or is a complete joke. It's a shame to talk about it. It's just fucking crazy. Apart from the well-known cases such as Japan Warrior and Wilbur, there are others like Victor. I've already lost good few games because of him. The problem is that when such a guy plays, I run into him every second battle, and I'm either lucky if he's on the opposite team, or not if he's on my team. Fucking 50% chance. What the hell? There are so many such examples that I could easily make a separate video on this topic. Apparently the World of Warplanes team has rules that forbid this, but I think they just wrote it down on toilet paper and wiped their asses with it. And that's why we go straight to the first place, where the World of Warplanes team is always sitting with a crown on their heads. Aha. And everything became clear. They drink at work. The guys from Belarus are holding on tight, and it will be difficult to move them from the first place. They are really awesome. There is nothing to comment on. I don't know why you can't solve simple problems or even follow your own rules regarding modifications or quitting the game and things like that, not to mention all the crappy updates filled up with bugs. I don't know, maybe it's just that stress. But it's definitely time to stop drinking. Okay, that's all for this episode, and I hope you laugh your ass off. If so, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Happy hunting and let me know in the comments if you too meet with some of the slow behaviors.